All right, I'm back. Let's run it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Big Easy. And with that Who Dat chant bouncing off the walls behind us, we know that we're ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Oh, shifts past him. And able to get this out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, so we're just testing.
A 6-yard pickup.
I don't know what's going to happen in this game.
At the 32-yard line.
Hope y'all enjoy, though.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. In motion left is Cruz. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That is incomplete? Seriously?
Jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It didn't matter. He wasn't going to get the first down anyway.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a first down and
I love how his character's ball.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
And when I watch him play, all I think about is the word improvement. Every season in the league, he finds a way to get better and has become just as dynamic with his arm as he has with his legs. 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions in 2024. His big goal now, getting his team to a Super Bowl. Plenty of success during the regular season. Now they want to win at playoff time.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll fake it. Now Sanchez.
Oh, he was about to get killed. What? Oh, yeah, Monte. Pick yourself up off the field, boy.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays.
Yo, y'all just see me lay him out like that?
A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football.
That's shit really not sweet over here. I'm not hating.
You're getting better athleticism,
Stop talking
great
shit,
hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that will be incomplete. Weak rolling on the coverage there defensively.
Come on, CPU. You should have caught that.
Eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Okay, Zeke.
Here comes the Saints punter now.
I didn't even know that the face mask was green. I like that. So he got the black jumping off the fuck.
This is a booming kick.
You stupid.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Come on, man.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15.
We just got to shut him down again, that's all.
That's a big play.
Come on, defense.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Fucking games, bro.
Down into jet territory. Just when you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, you often say
about
that
to be a
sort of
problem
opens
for
the
the league,
playbook
I'll
now,
tell you that.
2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's Sanchez. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Where the hell is Melendez?
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
My daughter's laying people out.
From the gun, they'll try to run.
There we go.
Now he's able to break through one tackle.
Hey, Monty, hey, chill out. Chill out on my daughter.
Getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Pushing point.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support. And
anyway, that green face mask, he's like jumping off the flag.
Before the ball's even snapped. A great job of
He's
scouting
got the
prior
Christmas
to the
tree
game,
glossy
then
green
reading,
with the
reacting,
black.
and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Okay.
Now Jackson taps this forward. Jet sweep.
Yes, sir.
Looking for a cutback lane, but
Not today, sir.
as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play
I mean, they got a free field goal out of
works
this.
better against certain defenses.
They
And this clearly was the wrong move to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay. Oh, harder. All right.
The football. It's a first down.
Good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Damn, that roughing the kicker about to bite us in the ass right now.
They'll fake the give. Now Sanchez. His throw caught. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from just inside the 5.
All right, pin the ears back and just go crazy.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Again, it's Sanchez. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Come on, lock down defense.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Hands it off out of the gun.
There we go.
He'll get blown out behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through.
Preferably, I would like if y'all pick them off.
A loss resulted.
And the stop will come
that works too.
5 of the 4. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast.
Yeah, the Saints took up the whole first quarter, basically. That's good.
So an opening drive field.
I need this. I'm trying to see what this offense is looking
I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play.
Right.
So finding ways to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So give them 5 yards.
And the Saints' defense that they're using is pretty good.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready.
They're shutting down everything right now.
RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
They're not letting everything
like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
First down, New York.
Oh, calm down, Saints fans.
Well, a lot of times
y'all still up. He's struggling to get a first down. Y'all be stressed.
And he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
They drop his safeties back.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, my God.
For Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker,
Good catch.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate
the chat's
and run
cut off
with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone.
So I don't know what you
and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Just text it in the football chat, if anything. Yeah, I couldn't read what you were saying.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't,
at least on defense,
it
solid.
can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage
offensively,
ugly.
I don't know, man. I'm still looking. Can't find that.
Now Sanchez. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And it brings
That's right, bro. Wild up the truth.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Even though that's your defensive
3-0
squad, I don't know why you're talking to them, though.
on EA Sports.
All right. That was a good first quarter.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third
I'm going to let halftime run because I heard a rumor that halftime plays like actual games, stuff like that. So I want to see what halftime looking like.
Sanchez now to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Good job, Santiago.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
The Jets take over.
The New York set to take the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's
the fullback didn't turn the corner.
After a gain of 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 2nd and 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And he'll be corralled right around the 30. 10 yards is the pickup.
Get active. Come on, offense. Wake up.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Maya's got X factor. Be careful.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 43, here's 2nd down at a yard.
Don't give it to Dre. Come on, that defense is too good.
Barkley running right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
You gotta go to check downs. You gotta
back to throw.
get to Zeke.
And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't.
Madden guys hate me.
Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Looking to put a drive together.
All we gotta do is just shut them down and get our offense the ball back.
On the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and all the plays
I
of
think
that
we got
nature
2
to make sure you
linebackers
don't
in
get hurt.
blitz position. Never mind if this guy's blitz. Oh my God.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
We should have blitzed him.
His offense was staring down what was likely a 3 and out.
Well, we dropped back in
0
zone
from his
coverage.
side, though. Never down for a second. They pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Good job, boys.
4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
This defense is really throwing around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started.
Like, you can't 1v1 games. It's impossible. You have to have like a group take him down. At least 2 or more. That's holding. That's got to be something, bro. Man, ain't no way.
It appears right at the 45.
Offensive pass interference, yeah, because it looked odd.
So they accept the penalty and push the offense backwards a bit.
All right.
They'll try the air now with Sanchez. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
Let's shut them down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Johnson, the man in motion right. Now on third.
Sosa's in motion, launching. No, sir. That's a that's a fumble.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
I don't even know if this offense has any deep plays. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, but that's not their main thing. Their main thing is bunch formations and all that. But, I mean, they should have some type of out route.
Looking to put a drive together.
We're in trips formation.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to lie, that looked like a fumble.
Too good there, and it's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all
I think because he didn't make a football move, it's counted as an incomplete pass. Because they have to do a 1-step, 2-step. But he still secured the ball, and the ball was drawn loose. That should have been a fumble. He's keeping it there.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now
they are not letting us do a
you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
All right, we got bunch formation on the right. Can we do something, please, with it?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man close. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So instead
Des Bryant, yup. I remember.
Football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yeah, trying to determine what is and isn't a football
Austin
move.
McNamara now as he's on to punt for New York. They try and bring the pressure, but he still gets off a good one.
Nah, just lay down, Brody. It don't even matter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
You know, I just gotta say, this is just a minor thing for me. I like how the uniforms look like real uniforms. Like if you look at the close-ups on them, you can see the paint on the Saints' shoulders. Or if you look at the Jets, they have the little Nike logo. It looks like it's really stitched onto the uniform, like a real stitching. So, I mean, it's little shit like that. But shout out to EA for that one. Yeah, look at the stitching. You should see it right there on Santiago's shoulder.
So after the loss of a
I think that's kind of cool.
Push forward here on second down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Partner, you mind if I take
off this Mon over here again, active.
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen,
we need a third down, y'all. We got bunch formation. Oh, never mind.
Second quarter, it has been a struggle.
Yeah, good job, White Sox.
Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
We at least get like
second quarter, 2 minutes
probably
remain.
a field goal
3-0
for the halftime.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down.
Yeah, Monte, you might have something on this.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
It's a short one complete to the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First down, Jets.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Moore. And he stopped immediately there.
Yeah, this defense is a good one.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's the right side here, complete.
Yeah, no business catching that ball.
First of their timeouts.
That could have been a pick or a drop pass.
46 seconds remaining
But
in
I'm
the
not
first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 7.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So I would say take a shot at the end zone. If you don't see it, just throw it away. That'll stop the clock and kick a field goal or something.
Now 2nd and 3.
Whatever you do, don't force it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. So give him 2 yards.
Yeah, they're going to run the clock out and kick it so
good. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Coaching, yes,
And rough go there on 3rd down. A
loss
loss
of
4.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A final shot before break. Sanchez. And it's a short one.
All right, thank goodness he ran out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one
Let me
across
see what this
the 40.
halftime looking like. I was hearing some good things about it.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, we got stats. I saw halftime where they was running around the league, like they was doing games around the league. That's probably franchise mode, I'm guessing. Like they showed like other games going on. I thought that was pretty cool.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Oh, look at the juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper.
All right, they got one formation on the left side.
And win one for us.
And to the 30 of the second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him
going. He's a walking 1v1 cheat code.
I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look.
So basically, this game might come down to a crucial
turnover. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one by the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Got a
and
super
they rallied
buff
and made the tackle.
Here comes the Saints punter now.
Insane. I have yet to find like a
decent to kick this one away.
It's my 8th playbook right now.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
All right, come on, bro.
Looking to put a drive together.
You gotta bomb it. You're in trips formation.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here.
Yeah, they got to take Gray out the game. This ain't it.
Henry Toto got in there behind the line of scrimmage that time.
We got to beat them
They
with the
struggled
arm.
to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Good job, Gray.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going up.
Yeah, that's how you utilize Gray. Don't have him run from the line of scrimmage.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well.
You got
and
I
pick up big
formation.
yardage.
Okay.
On first down.
Shit. Everybody keep it, man.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays. But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball,
that's the crazy thing. We can't even go spread because we have nobody to pick up the blitzing
An
player.
incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got it.
White Sox.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards. First down, New York.
It's the fact that the lineman actually jumped. Like, I'm so happy. Football is back, bro.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Way to hold the ball, Zeke. Never mind, Zeke.
And he built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he comes back with one.
Enzo has been a blessing in disguise.
First down as the
What the hell?
the Saints 36.
First down, Jets.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle.
Oh my God, Trey.
Pot's free. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And great effort. And does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
That was good. That was a good recovery. I'm not mad at it.
Yelled out about the fumble.
But
at the same time, get a check mark for the extra effort. And so
I think it was Omias that popped it out.
Things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, y'all.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He finds some way to turn this into
We got like 2 turnovers. We need to push the turnover ourselves.
33-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8.
Oh, kill him.
It's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something.
Looks like a run play.
And they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Sanchez. Over the middle, complete. It's West. A gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Sanchez. And this pass broken up.
Good defense.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Going for it? Are you serious right now?
They'll try and
My
run the
God,
option. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
We needed a turnover in the worst kind of way.
For a field goal try, you don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. It's complete to Cruz. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to the tight
end. All right, Enzo.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 20.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cruz. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Moore.
Good run.
And now they're inside the 10.
All right, Jerry, let's get you some.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 on the keeper there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a few inches.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 1.
See, the problem is, though, we capitalized off of a 4th down turnover. This wasn't us taking the ball from 20-yard line.
It's a 1-yard
so I'm not
touchdown
convinced
run.
that happened.
And the Jets have moved
This
out in
playbook
front
might
here
be dead
in
in the
the
water.
final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Nick Folk for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3
injured.
now.
Damn.
Now a timeout here, at least for the
tough.
moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Good spin.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Nah. I'll put them in.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as
tomorrow
time
I'm
has
gonna
run
be
out
busy
on this 3rd quarter.
I'm only doing one, then I gotta get ready for work.
On EA Sports.
But we'll see. There'll be a lot of games Sunday and all that stuff.
Back now here live in New Orleans.
If I wasn't
It's
leaving
the
early
Saints who hold
tomorrow,
the
I would
football,
have played
but they're
the
trailing
Patriots.
as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Now it's Sanchez. He finds West. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sanchez.
Got him. Oh, come on now. Hey, Carlito, come on, man.
Frustration starting to creep in.
You're messing up my stats right now, bro.
Protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He can't get him down.
Okay.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Bro, what you doing on this damn, if you don't get off of YouTube and
they have the lead, obviously,
sure
late
okay?
in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion,
okay, though,
and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. Give him 5 yards there, and it will bring up second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there.
I'm trying to see, I forgot what offense he used here. I'll look it up.
Second down and 4.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't use that offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's more. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Come on, bro. There it is. Slide.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
And the Jets first down.
Bro don't believe in sliding. He's like, let me skedaddle on out.
Now that's a killer, because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on third, and then the tables turn. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Well, they were going draw play there. The defense wasn't fooled. They sniffed it out.
I think they're going to have to go back and take a few more acting classes, because that's what a lot of that is. You've got to influence them to think that it's going to be a pass play and have them drop out, and maybe the defensive front coming forward and find yourself some space. In this case, filling that play pretty well.
2 yards the loss, and now third and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on.
Oh, shit, we got lucky. Oh, shit, we got lucky.
In this game.
That's a CPU, too.
The first as they get to him at the 29.
Go for it.
That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8
on, Coach.
yards, but they needed more than that.
They called us cowards. Go for it, Coach.
It should be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves,
that
they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Folks, kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13.
It looked like he hit the kicker, bro. He looked like he touched him.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. A beautiful fake. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Looking to put a drive together. Sanchez.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
I got X Factor since when?
Here's Sanchez. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, shit. No.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You lucky.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. After the run, Sanchez going to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson.
Go ahead, CPU.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
All right, they got him in spread. They got to watch the check down. Oh, it don't even matter.
That's complete.
Sosa beat it, man.
Getting this inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Who did Sosa beat out?
Would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head.
They beat out 2 CPUs.
Going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
That boy heard footsteps coming. Oh, look at that helmet. You see the details on the helmet? It's like scuffed up.
I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because
I like
of the
little
track
stuff
record.
like that.
Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The shotgun snap for Sanchez.
Check down, left side. Of course not.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Lamar Jackson, such a
looks like going for the 3 points was a smart move after all.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key
Need a
time.
QB spot.
And that's what he did, although you and I both know.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone.
Hey, Mr. West.
Justin Jefferson from 3 yards out. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Yo, what kind of animation is that, bro? What happened?
And it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to
That's
do.
new. I've never
Because
seen that
the
animation
safeties
before.
are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 10.
All Pro got to do is just be a game manager. That's it. I'm going to clock out all of the day. 13-10 W. They might do an onside kick, though.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Oh, they brave.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
I need Zeke to get active.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
It's like White Sauce and
back
Viper
down
just
to one
carrying
score
forward.
after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this
Good
drive
move,
as
good.
they start out here 1st and 10.
I don't know who number 20 is, but Drake just ran him over.
Pushes forward for a gain of 4.
All right, that's a decent game
probably
there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go.
Whatever you do, don't throw it towards the middle of the field.
Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly.
I said don't throw it to the middle of the field. And what do we do?
Should get another shot.
Oh, look at them.
Here's the Jets punter.
They smell blood in the water now.
He's on here to punt it away.
Yo, he ain't touched the kicker.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down 13-10. A minute 47 on the clock. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up first and 10.
All right, let's see who wants it more. Tell me something.
Sanchez now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Good run, Bird. Way to eat that first hit.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to
run that clock out
to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Now it's Sanchez. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath.
They run it down. Yes, sir.
Gash the defense downfield.
At the 36-yard line.
They trying to go for the field goal, but that's not smart. They should have called timeout just in case. Because they're nowhere near field goal range right now.
Now Sanchez.
That was a catch.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's
called BS, but whatever.
For sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds.
All right, where my 30 Goon squad at? Come on, 30s.
Where they are on the field.
And the catch made by Johnson. Now we get a quick timeout by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
All right, we're gonna have to. We need a fumble or a pick because they're kind of sorted in field goal range, kind of. We can't let them advance the ball.
On 2nd and 2.
Come on, we got that nickel package going.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out.
I mean, they're in field goal range, so they could afford that.
That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
No?
Here's 2nd down. Sanchez. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now we're in the
I thought he
situation where
caught
the
that.
quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
We need to hit them in the backfield. We got to push them out of field goal. They're going safe. We got to shut them down in the backfield. It's mandatory. Oh my God! Oh, I quit. I quit.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
Comment. I got no comment, bro.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So a play drive covering 80 yards. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
And that's a good start right there. This game's changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes. So now these guys are forced to play from behind here. And that's a positive first step towards claiming this lead right back.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
That
and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
All right, Carlito Sanchez, 21 for 30, 194 yards. Dens, 38 yards rushing with a touchdown. Sosa with 57, Bird with 49, Carter with 42, Monte with 30. Oh, shit. Obias with 13. Chingy right behind him with 12. I got 11. Bro went 20 for 29, 218. Dre went for, oh my God, 17 of 20. Jesus Christ. Enzo, Highman, 89. White Sauce, 54. Dre with 36. All right, I got to run, y'all.